I go to night school on Mondays, 11:30 p.m. It's first day attendance, so let this journey begin. First up, I got science and it's a little bizarre. I got Dr. 5 in room 2SER. I got lost, walked into a class, Brody metal. I said, Dr. 5? He said,
on the next level.
So I run up the stairs, walk in the door, sit down. Looked around, heard some weird sounds from underground. He started the class, gave me a class, and said,
Brothers Michael 107.3 degrees to pass.
Somehow I failed, I couldn't use the appliance. I guess next semester, man, I'm dropping science.
Yes, Koolism running things hot. When we're not listening to our own shit, we're listening to the crew on Droppin' Science, Monday 11:30 p.m. 2SER 107.3.
Send you back to your dimension of whackness. I drop science. I had style ever since I was a child.
We're such creatures of habit, how we love to impress you. Put your credit at stake and let the company dress you. Contradict and let the contract arrest you. Image stylistic, cosmopolitans bless you. Let your talent go to waste and the detriment stress you. Give the public what they want so they praise and caress you. While the people that you love slowly grow to detest you. So you get on the drugs to overcome what a mess you have finally become everything that depressed you. Can't think straight still, the more or the less you indulge in your ego, know that this is a test you will fail, it's a fact that you'll never compress through. Writing style after style that you know you were meant to ever adapt, it's just the money that they lent you. Still you ask yourself why and what the hell possessed you to sell yourself short for this life that obsessed you. The media likes and the fame will molest you. On off the shortcomings that you were professed to ignore, they caught up in the end and finally suppressed you.
With that bullshit sound.
Change the switch.
Now back spiral, fit full twist, a tribute to your confidence or lack of. For those fallen before you was your evidence. Such a pity, you're the product of a consequence. A climb to the top and a fall was here saying nonsense. That you had full knowledge of your young man with clean conscience. Puts a pen up on the line and lets loose on the mic. Hence spit some late, meaningless bullshit, leaving indents. However temporary, shift attention from what we really need to hear. No longer sitting on defense, knocked up, down, never no more exposed like 70 shows and streakers at sporting events. Disconcerted, but now you've learned your best. Offense is defense, the first word spoken off becoming false pretense. Your $2 rhymes, where tiara princess and move. Your flips wouldn't pump a coincidence, and now you have no purpose and move no friends like a pocket full of sixpence. Done!
With that bullshit sound.
Change the switch.
All turn, face south, head down, close, mouth twist, turn, listen, learn, chance, lost, fall, fly, burn in the fire with you, like flames fly high, scorch your skin. In spite of all you were taught, the lights that had caught your eyes and now brought the ankle sword demise. Burn in the fire with you, like flames fly high, scorch your skin. In spite of all you were taught, the lights that had caught your eyes and now brought the ankle demise.
I drop science. Send you back to your dimension of whackness. I drop science.
be definition. Competitors won't stop me from getting my recognition of my controller. I stay cool just like a polar. Do you carry a pistola? Nah, take them out like a bowler. Bring out the plates and sauces, the stars of 5 courses. Induced by centrifugal forces to provide food for thought. So this record that you bought could project messages of the lessons that we've been taught. Resurface to dimensions with impact. Spin fact, chemical reactions occur when I make contact with the microphone. We're not manufactured artists, we remain underground. This decision is the smartest I could make. Erase the fake like buses I overtake. Make no mistake, with the scales feel me shake. Obliterate till I reach expiry date. Mate, judges couldn't even debate. Behold your fate with a b-boy mentality to discuss the formality, to retain the reality without the technicality or hypertension. My skills enter me into contention. Elevate the art to a state of progression. I write written compositions, not musical notes. Your popularity's decreasing. You lacking the votes, your confidence. I'm intense in every sentence. Commence and burn this microphone cord like incense. Remains of descent. The smell is distinctive of lyrical aftermath from this MC's instinct. Skillful warpath, warlock, dispersing curse, not profanity, but something more similar to amity. Bill, thoughts bring the skill, the will to build. Hip hop fulfill in the mind state and still. Remain calm as I unarm and disarm with lyrics that shatter windows and sets off alarms. Emergency, drop flows with urgency. The oscillator generates a sound for the frequency. Those who resist will feel resistance. My existence propels persistence. For instance, I'll be the master's apprentice. Excellence in every sentence. I got MCs on their knees saying penance. The Latin lyricist with the lyrics from the boca. Fuck the vida loca on the mic, ya de me toca. I'm familiar to the masses, remain unknown like UFOs. I throw flows and watch old styles decompose. Leave no trail with the finest detail, many fail. I derail your tracks which sound stale, like moldy bread. Instead, I stay fresh. The biological rhyme, so ball, pop machine, pop flesh. Lyrics connect like mesh and burn like David Koresh and leave you paralyzed like the second time you had a sesh. Mr. Clean, Apex, and as he won, Chris, saber-tooth, idiot proof, the truth has become revealed to the population taking over like immigration. But I'm focused by meditation. Converse to diverse, which enables me to unify with the verse. Out of the ordinary, like images played in reverse. Drop the remote, I travel through remote planes. I battle MCs with no names and leave no remains, but shit stains on their hands. I study mentalism while players played their games. The mainframe sustained while I train the brain. Now do it the nutcase, tell the people what's my name.
You think that sonic disruptor was rough on us? I'd hate to imagine how it must have felt with him.
He must be a very brave man. He is a man, isn't he? Isn't he?
Oh my goodness. What is this? You know, we're killing with the positive vibes. Sprinkle a little sun on it. All these sound boys think their shit sounds sweet. All these sound boys think they run the sound meets. But when the two champions hit the spot, all these sound boys say Koolism run the place hard. Cause how I took their full burst into the front. To my left, then your sons of platters like restaurants. Now what the hell do you want? It sounds like you're mad king. You must be still buzzing off your bad dream. But let me tell you, sonny, it's reality now. You got no superpowers to be battling hell. Your unlimited rhyme bag doesn't exist. But if you think you're that nice, then please persist. But take that tone out your voice and readjust your eyebrow. You never wanted to challenge us before, so why now? Is it cause we rock it too damn hard? And when you try and kick it, we give you the red card. That means you're sent off. Bro, you're too bent off your face to try and come and run the place. But us, we rock over hip-hop to drum and bass with the master flex. You couldn't ask for less.
Let it come in fresh, you couldn't ask for less.
No. We keep it rolling. You couldn't ask for less.
Let it come in fresh, you couldn't ask for less.
You couldn't ask for less. No.
Ask for less.
Let me tell you little something. It's okay, bro. I myself used to lay low, but now I run things for polishing my halo. If you bet to differ, hey, bro, say so. Or pay no mind, whatever, just say though. And get charged off my lines like Diego Maradona when he said, Your Honor, I can't say no. The runner, tell your mate at the nearest payphone. Unless you bring your fire resistant suit, stay home. Case closed, raise stakes that rocks eyebrows with his face pose. If you smell the capital case flows, you know disaster's next. You couldn't ask for less. Couldn't ask for less? You couldn't ask for less. I give you the answer and you still wouldn't pass the test. Lyrical sprints that wouldn't fast the best. You've seen ask the rest. You couldn't ask for less. Come on, all these sound boys think that shit sounds sweet. All these sound boys think they run the sound meets. But when the two champions hit the spot, all these sound boys say Koolism run the place hard.
Lady coming fresh, you couldn't ask for less.
Yeah. Can I mess with this?
She couldn't ask for less. Lady coming fresh, you couldn't ask for less.
Say what? Come on,
ask for less. She couldn't ask for less.
Guys looking stupid up against the wall like moose heads. While we stay tight and get more props than loose heads. Bros can't lose us with their goose step. Alpha Dodger couldn't get past us with their two-step. You get force fed shoulders, make your shit AC joints. Make the bros raise their brows and make ladies point. Cause we attract like opposites, and that separates us from yous like man from mice. Cause those beats are so killer it might end your life. And I'll rap a eulogy about what you tried to do to me. Dearly beloved, we gathered here for this rapper that tried to kick it but kicked the bucket. Tried to take over how but got smothered like piece of bread buttered. All over stupid raps he uttered. God bless. Your parents would probably hate it, cause you got burnt to hell before you got cremated. Your crew ain't Chinese but they got mad jaded like adultery in Tasmania. It's a sad state of affairs when nobody really cares about putting your ass in check. You couldn't ask for less.
Lady coming fresh.
Yeah.
Lady coming fresh.
And I mess with this. You cannot touch this.
Lady coming fresh.
How we beast.
Lady coming fresh. You couldn't ask for less. You couldn't.
Keep it coming. Oh, I like that.
Well, try, boy, try. Well, I'll say Victoria. Victoria? What rubbish? Try again. South Australia? No. Queensland? No.
To Sydney, yeah, you know it. Catch a fish near the bridge and throw it back. 3 eyes and smog over skylines. I don't love the city, don't belong to Sydney tribe. Dot. Come on, Aussie, dot. Come on.
Hey, that was Sandro's line.
That's okay, cause we got common ties. We're number one on the cities that be culturally inept. Check it in the press. From that town down south, can you guess? So if you're from, or even if you come from, shrug your shoulders and just laugh, cause you can say we don't care.
Systematically stacking tracks with my syndicate.
We're bound to hit by swinging in and out of it.
The sound you get, set to pillage your village and go to town with it. We're going pound
for pound
against the bad guys that lie.
The prejudice that in your wall.
Your preconceived ideas about your inability to fly.
We got a warehouse. Who's the one to ask what wares do we house? YZM followed by DYS.
And does SYD get any?
And why'd you ask that?
We came to expose the art.
See,
blow up your part. Get down, the sound is pounded. Pounded like your heart.
Beware making music. Compare that is ludicrous to the format. Stick to the doormat. Slick like the hair on the fat sleazy doormat. Fat like the tummy on the building site foreman. Come on. Put us to the test.
With the best,
I attest it.
stress this.
I'm gonna let this go get her the better of the mad hatters and potters. We is
Going for gold
like Cook and Potter. Sydney got the system,
yeah, but the system hasn't got us.
we got it all.
From Compton cobblestones to red brick sprawl.
Glamour girls and boys selling their bodies at the wall.
Convenience stores, convenient
whores. Hours 24, but the city wants more. From the Malay of the suburbs to the gritty of the core.
Human beings have dreams about being seen, making the scene while we just clap the mic like Sir William Dean.
That was Sandro's line.
That's alright, he's on the team side.
Seen out of sight
Or sight unseen, the underground.
but Buddha hanging out, making sure about our super tight.
Ultra slick,
Ultrasound, we strip it back like a pack of cigar locust. The city's unreal, but you gotta have a focus to cope with the everyday shit.
What the everyday shit
That we deal with
on a daily basis.
We're making music compare, that is ludicrous.
to the format stick.
When I like that, good for your head like a stack hat.
Laid back style,
And that's the way we attack. Come on.
Tell me, are you lost without maps? Trapped between scenes, staring over fences that appear to be green? Cause I've seen people left feeble by cerebral stress, wondering how to get refreshed. Blessed with abilities, I pity these folk who don't realize silk ties do nothing but choke. Childhood dreams like streams trickle away, put on back burners for a later day. Stay in your safety zones. Drones, worker bees, can't see you could be content, living happily, grappling with stress. Everything's a struggle. Come home, complain of aching muscles. I know a place, the pace is slowed down. Frowns are traded for the face of a clown. It's clear skies, no ties, from sunrise to sunset. Time flies as you start to eject. Formal and tired, shitty city constraints. Before you expire from chronic complaints, paint a full palette of color into dull lies. Survival tactics, no theatrics to hide the way you really feel. Steal a minute for sanity, get off the beaten track to see where it takes me. You need space so thoughts can regroup. Grab the passenger side and ride the scenic route.
Don't you think it's time to take a day off? I hope I find some direction soon. Don't you think it's time to take a day off? Cause I'm looking. Don't you think it's time to take a day off? I hope I find some direction soon. Don't you think it's time to take a day off? Cause I'm looking, yo son, keep the truth.
Time isn't of the essence, just count your blessings. Some things need readdressing. There's no errands to run, shun schedules for fun. Change your point of view, come on and get a clue. Don't stew in your juices, find what life's use is. Widen the scope of vision you're imprisoned in. Checks around, calm down, now let's begin. Call a few friends, chuck sickies from the city. Shirk responsibilities of work, it's nitty gritty. Oh, it's such a pity you're on your deathbed, regretting all the things you should have done. Instead of stressing, confessing a love for life, maybe next round. You'll do what you love, you lost sight of all things. Thought living was boring, falling in a rut, trapped in routine. Look back over things you've seen. What dreams were forgotten, why you rotted inside. Decide to choose life right before you die. You need space, so thoughts can regroup. No need for suits on this scenic route.
Don't you think it's time to take a day off? I hope I find some direction soon. Don't you think it's time to take a day off? Cause I'm looking. Don't you think it's time to take a day off? I hope I find some direction soon. Don't you think it's time to take a day off? Cause I'm looking, yo son, keep the tune.
Your three-piece and concrete pollution is left for a sea breeze and green trees, solution to stress. I stop to smell flowers, feel the grass under feet. My heartbeat slows to a rhythm that keeps the blood flowing. At a leisure leisurely pace. No trace of anxiety, I left the rat race. Like a sinking ship, I shook the bit from my teeth. Inhale fresh air for a sigh of relief. Can't compete against traffic, so I reverse the flow. Blow off mainstream and head for I don't know where. But getting there is half the fun. I chased the sun for a mystery run. Uncharted waters, I caught a travel bug. Was snug in my position, didn't want to pull the rug out. Pull it out from under my feet. Became complacent, but I wasn't complete. Needed a change, they say it's as good as a holiday. Don't delay a flight, not you're feeling frayed. I strayed from my path past the point of no return and played with my cast and found I could earn and learn more from life. Discovered a device, hang it right here for a boredom respite. It might take a little longer than on the freeway. The delay's well worth it for nature's display. I need space so thoughts can regroup. Pack a case, we'll trace the scenic route.
Don't you think it's time to take a day off? I hope I find some direction soon. Don't you think it's time to take a day off? Cause I'm looking. Don't you think it's time to take a day off? I hope I find some direction soon. Don't you think it's time to take a day off? Cause I'm looking. Yo son, keep the tune.
Hunter-gatherer, dilly-back carrier, loose upon lands as ancient natural state sake. Naked in the eye that behold a story unfold. You see with tales that's told. Winter wishing shoulder and solace, and to be honest, it's more comfortable in dreaming. Track my meaning mapped out before braziers. Amazing how things now seem a little more hazier. Modified with the drugs that me and friends are supplied. It's like an elderly interest. Look before I act, country girl. Give me all or at least what I can carry out now through the paths, these still valleys. Fiber optic carriage, you got talents for salads. Well, woven in the mix, slow up now, my friend. You can contain contagious freedom. Sculpted in the Gulf of St. Vincent, a hunter-gatherer spirit. Companion characters, Muskrat and Mnemonic. Boston and Glover, tidy, and of course these wild Brisbane fellas. Hunter-gatherers as well, gathering fuel to feed the heart. Breaks and bass and verse. Still practice central tenets with medicine on our mind. Watch the world with wonder and supply accompaniment. Little that we have, we give freely. As our melody, our hearts are uplifted at times. Since melancholy, an ever-changing pace, precious time to reflect. Like it for travel muggers and hail and mail. Find me post restante, I run with the wind. Strength is everlasting. Wrenched from the land of mere man, mortal my portal gave me a bird's eye view, perusing patterns of speech, just speaking tongues of my forebears. My knowledge give me a fix on theirs. reference point, Shinky Road. Pixel 1, the mighty muskrat, Mnemonic Ascent. From the river city to the people of the Adelaide Plains, we loose upon these lands as ancient. My natural state, it is sacred, naked, in the eye of the beholder. You see stories unfold with tales that's told in the days before time. The hunter-gatherer.
It's the land of the future, right? There's only two kinds of people in the world now. The Morlocks and the Eloi. The Elois, they live above ground. The Morlocks, they live underground, right? They're down there with all this machinery. They're doing all the labor. Well, this is a great deal if you're an Eloi, right? There's only one thing. Every once in a while, a Morlock comes up to the surface and snatches an Eloi. See? You're an Eloi. You and all your friends walking around like zombies with no fucking idea of the shit going on down below. So does this make me a Morlock? I don't like to think of myself. Morlock. I guess it does.
Tentative just a little. Not far from the start, sparks judging my riddle, and the middle's for some, under the ends for most. Don't host the state's taste or boast guns and hoes. So Morlocks real raw is what you got. Wise fables too tall is what we're not about. Finally accepted that the accent's local R&B's not me. Wannabes, I don't know you, there's no just terms. Words, homonyms, I yearn. There's no nomination, just suckers with their slurs. Turn my lock and key, I'm set to enter. Transition through my topics like Dr. Bruce Banner's gone green with the gamma. Like tissue through the trees. I'm green with chlorophyll, I'm making the old hope receive 44.1 kilohertz of the new infinite attached wax things fade into Q. Penetration of the ears, you're fearing the new parameters. Morlocks are locking the tight like some military perimeters. Substance not beyond the header number 2 brings limericks to the paragraphs.
My vocal cords strong, I lose my tongue on the sly. I attract and catch MCs like a frog does a fly. Captivated, absorbing and growing as the flow and digest. Fighters be beware, cause in your vows I re-manifest. I'm a border lad. I'm not no R&B wannabe, just sublime and mellow, being all that I can be. Limerick brings them lyrics, Mr. Brad's on production. When the wax extract the battle like a suction, seduction off the oral. I love giving oral sex, accepting checks for the red flows they borrow. But to borrow brings sorrow. Morlocks are never slipping, while others falling short like a clumsy midget tripping. Nevertheless, I guess I best bless and impress and disown them whole US MCs in excess. So yes, no less than intensely satisfying. Cause you ought to start to like Hanson when she's lying. Please explain, refrain from that US street lingo and remove them stars from your eyes like Ringo and observe my flow. And fuck the foes without insight. Mollusk got more to say than MC Trey on freestyle night. You can understand. I represent the thunder. You can understand that it's Trey. From here to down under. You can understand. I represent the thunder. You can understand. From here to down under. Seems tastes have grown within the seam, so we bring you more lots of double chop with that cream on your menu. Well, we used to get raw as that sore on your kneecap. Hardcore is not judged by the clutch of a nutsack. Is it whack, brother? Well, it's whack by definition. The solution to your problem, Dan, what's your proposition? Now, I know the greatest of people in their frills. It stems from mistakes at the shops. It does feel real. The hairstyles, dress, the automobiles, and the monopolies of money. Imported Momo wheels. Pass for an element, but like a social disease. Well, the vaccine's here and Morlocks got
the keys.
Hey Dan man, I can't, but maybe I can understand why our local vocals tight and overseas styles bland.
Maybe it's the Yobo dialect they can't handle.
Well, it's exactly that bullcrap that Morlocks will dismantle.
Like a vandal attack, thrashy breaking unleashed, determinated all rise with elevation like yeast. Please ease the treble on your amp and begin to bring a bass to your woofer and my words from within.
You think you're pimp, but you're gimp, cause your lip style is fucked. You sing queen, you're weltering clandestine in a paradox. Morlocks, the warlocks represent the true lyricist. But first, as that sting of that ring through your clitoris, I give you this, now do with it what you will. I regulate the flow like ovaries on the pill.
I might get pissed off slightly, but to free me got hip-hop to enlighten me. Life and its many sides, just like rolling a die, I wanna see vibe as I try and capture all my thoughts, surrender them to paper. Rock 'em, then have 'em run round your head in my favor. Two lines of the script, next scene. Bass Butterline, status they mad. What take your huku on like Maximus? Kilawattz packs the Coliseum. They come to see the straight Santa high to those bragging about taking out the convoys, like breaking at a great dragon. Look at that, stacking that bridge right perfect. Pop the nose, small them up straight for lips and a kind of peach-shaped eyes like a cat. Wrong with the then she runs things and proudly brought to you by one leg. We warn you with caution. What your belly aching is boring. The culture for us is fun, ignoring negative forces. They cause an exhaustion. Two lines of the script, next scene from the AUST. Still making ears bleed, Kilawattz spreading like root rods. Convoy came through here. Were the last words of those thinking we come then disappear. Watch Kilawattz styling come out like a paint from a fat cat. Universal great colon, or like true blue punk continue to put AUST on the map like we used to. Then adrenaline drowns you with sweat like sex when I tear up new jacks like new denim gets. Two lines of the script, next scene. Kilawattz cover fresh powder. Others try writing our tracks, but they all fell. Punk up bell ringers on hard pack. They get more spec on the internet than the street. Getting mad props up some 14-year-old geeks. So check us on Pond Tour all around the US. Convoy 31 and the Formula PBS. All the mothership, dropping signs to SCR. Wonder where we are, MCs don't see us till we land. Way up ahead of them with one-handed the foot that can't catch well. Up to the kick-up with the LP. With record breaking hang time, I'll be high when you see me. Two lines of the script, next scene. Documentally in depth like a documentary. Next scene, it seems you get no justice when all you see is broken dreams. How can you trust this? Two lines of the script, next scene. Two lines of the script. Two lines of the script, next scene. Two lines of the script. Two lines of the script, next scene. Two lines of the script. Two lines of the script, next scene. Two lines of the script. Two lines of the script, next scene.
Listen how calmly I can tell you the whole story.
We wait, we watch as the Sandman enters the room. With a pouch of sleep on his hip, it'll be dream time very soon. He glides above the child's eyes to sprinkle just a dash. Lights out, good night for now. What dreams may come and the minds we catch.
one spiral matrix motion, I complacently laced, shut but viewscape seen in case, the world covered in words traced on stencils, the size of skies and 10-foot pencils. We race to read at speeds lightly about face, and lift to move at swift 90-degree parallel to ceiling, posturpedic apparel, flannel flash, a girl with flowers flash, travel 2 inches over astral nova, constant crystals past the palette layer, distance flash, a beating above a flash, smashing frowning clowns, demons, reason being in my dream you believe in sound breathing. Stephen has no name, knows friends but sees no faces, then tastes Grace's place, touches chest with warmth and light, strokes on in the windowsill I sit with him, on a tower overlooking all its painted tin and cry, with all its goodness lean out and fly, with all its goodness lean out and fly.
Help y'all see clear. Help y'all see clear. Y'all see clear. Help y'all see clear.
Flying underneath the bed, hovering at the last point of the skull formation, entering the head with a flash of red, spitting images of a rundown shade.
Fly from beneath the bed, hovering at the last point of the skull formation, entering the head with a flash of red, spitting images of a rundown shed. I force-fed him a movie off TV only conceived an hour ago. Slicing, dicing, nicely combining that with the deep fears of the soul. Circulating his hands on the frosted windows as burning coal. Put holes through an airliner directly above his house. Freaky bed ever so gently descending spree. Crimming his whole street, only 10 feet from his feet. Sprinting to check the wreckage, it turns out it's lined with an immense appendix with an evil text. Backing up only to feel my presence in the form of an 8-foot man, skin covering the eyes and a dry as a bone torn. Seeking a story, he knows the motive is for me to purely Rex hunting, but I won't be throwing him back. Show no slack, got the fear in every morphed abstract content that demands your innocence, sparking the senses, making damn sure your defenses are at their absolute fluke cleanness. So little anonymous falls to his fragile knee, yelling please, I flick through, but that's non-existent in my dictionary. Mary, quite freaking eerie. How does your compost grow with heaps of lost shells, tumbling like moles? What am I? Question mark, cut in the bark, after dark, smoke machine or fool in the park. Reaching down into the subconscious to save a fragile soul from fear itself, tapping the mind with a viewfind of day, cause seeing clear as help. A hand to lost grasp is clasped, to hollow handlebars in charge you are of motion, scaling ramps and cars and walls and stars and oceans. Splash, hold up, it's getting dark, I don't paint in such dull shades, afraid I'm cast aside for pride rejected, now you'll wish I stayed. I invade your happy hour to a crappy stagnant pool of black ink, of sour shadows of 1 becoming 4 and 4 to 8. Circulate, demonstrate your strength. There was a time to push your visual pantomime. Descending to the bottom means pick your act up, you klutz. Head above the water, if you drop, I'll sort ya. Flash, pulling mental galleries of faint, distant revenant tastes, a smell of memory traits through the subconscious place, sketched slowly in order to stimulate a pale mind, frail molding tales of magic in time, projecting what may unwind, drawn beneath an eyelid as it sheets to keep the night until we wake. The inner child lays in comfort, restless, happy, redundant and worn, torn, back to born, pungent and drowned and stubborn, stay humble, crumble. We are the forms of astral invention. This game that we play is called self-comprehension, the competition of self.
Face to face with his own image. Face to face with his own image. Face to face with his own image. Face to face with his own image.
Crucial timing like the nanas it takes for lightning. Each word I inflict on foes burns them from head to toes. Exciting crowds, my paragraphs are like riots. Lines tight as and my beats avoid diets. Stars witness the highest aerodynamic acrobatic scriptures as I flew into galaxies to draw pictures, investigating the form of rhythm. Precision like high-tuned prototypes. My mechanics are persistent. You might find my sources distant in the universe of expression. Still visible, a shining star with presence. Associate with two bright stars, you see the downside constellation, surrounded by syllabolic relations. Whoever dares to venture in front of a form, vanish without a trace in my black hole storm.
Need no persuading, never holding back, the yacht comes out blazing. Showdowns in the OK corral like cowboy westerns. Majority of showmanship gets played out by World Federation Wrestling. Statewide destinations, not the only population destined to be impression. Cause it's the entire fucking nation I'm testing, the whole lot. Wipe out them cannibal MCs and genocide like Pol Pot. Summon the court of the war crime tribunal. Any last words ask the judge, yeah, how about this one more rhyme suitable for the raw crime beautiful? Nasty, ghastly, pinpoint a main artery from 20,000 feet from my verbal archery. Also classified as microphonic mastery. It's kinda hard to see through many facade and smoke screen. Leave a pile of burnt remains on drag racing traffic lights that go green. Half the shit I've heard so weak I serve up a plate of battle proteins. Even though you blow a wealth of steam, pulled off a freestyle that was so-so and you felt supreme. Anyway, it's plain as day, you got a low self-esteem. I get tongue wagging, spouting a beast like down in a flag and a wine cast. Through Lexia, fuck, I'm sorry, am I starting to get ya? Suddenly there's silence, shh, the sound died. Or maybe it's Downsyde, but I got dyslexia. It's about time to outline how incomplex you are. Yeah, the simple things in life are often the best, but not when you rock on the west. I'm a fair man, so you got one option left. Choose to forfeit the title of MC, or I'll blow you up on the highway to hell like ACDCTNT.
I can none more heads than the Japanese nation, bowing motherfuckers to decapitation. My problem is the creation of fake figurines. Over-idolize their star and are molded like plasticine and vocabulary like Gumby. They think that it matches MC skills to look lovely. The time you spend looking in the mirror is the time I spend on rhymes and beats and seeing everything clearer. So I scream real sounds to shatter your reflection. You crack like pussy, burned with infection, with infertile rapture, extern hash. To breach your crowds, I come from heights of clouds and rain. Verses loud, I bring sounds and frequencies which tickle your hormones, stimulating brains like girls' clits in a porno. Fluids yet to be identified. Even scientists from great institutions are uncertified of the level of brain activity and effect. Unrecorded abilities and elements yet to be labeled. Dialect and syllabolic hammers kill a toxic parallel. Attacks leave my foe's jaws in a million fractures.
Saving my strength for bigger, better, triggered endeavors. So whatever happens now is completely out of my control. Left for high intervention for etiquette and verbals. Hype like attention deficit, reach hurdles and setbacks. But that's that. A minor panic planned attack. A lifeless MC's life show you how a mannequin can act. Starting a trilogy about a walls, downside, dark side, like Anakin. In fact, the mood progressively darkens and vanishes to black. So-called lyricists damaged the track by sense. In their too easy escape, safari lyrical hunts. The fleeing prey bearing the brunt with a brave front. No tactfulness, so let's be blunt.
Wine glass and pass it over. Like for some of these MCs, last supper, final hour. The clock got us. Every tick, second glance, third stance, first fist struck. Broke back here tissues, taking all the balance. You got no former talents, that's the issue. The misuse of your tactics. Spring back like elastics, hitting left, right, and center. Enter the middle, little or nothing, double or something. Similes tricking, bluer than the reddest crimson. Natural selection. What's done is done. What if shit flipped, tied between two horses and crack the whip? A sinew been split, ligaments stretched, red deck from head to toe. Below atmosphere, ultra high infrared, dry luminescence, meaning 3 shines flashes, wiping out memories in masses. Disasters causing avalanches with production. Optimus with the blunt introduction of another dimension of rum style. All original profiles. Can you identify the riff ride? Control tides under the moon's crest. Life lives on for the ultimate.
You feel? I feel. Hope for the world? No. The economic problems they are faced, they are just magnitude.
us into the path of the destitute. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the loot. Turns human beings into the economical prostitute. Financial security, an offer which some can't refute. Families struggle to pay, so the banks, they blacklist them. We don't need a system of exchange, we need to exchange the system. Cause revolution can wait, it's payday today. Yeah, what the masses say, to help themselves have a better day. But greed, it infiltrates every form of creed. A need to succeed, while we watch the others bleed. Cause money's been the virus since the days of the papyrus. We use paper and attack the forest similar to a serial raper. Inhale the vapor, cause there ain't much fresh air left. For currency comes currents, I feel out of breath. The homeless cries, while Microsoft feeds our eyes lies. The blue collar provides the dollars for the devils in disguise.
Bring the land to the slaughter, lead the horse to the water. The new world money order. Coins, notes, checks, and plastic. It's getting drastic. Bring the land to the slaughter, lead the horse to the water. The new world money order. Coins, notes, checks, and plastic. Keep your eyes open, it's getting drastic.
Over musical notes, take note. While you count your notes, the rhythm bounces just like the check I just wrote. Cause unity in our community has diminished. Society's finished, the interest is residual. Turning human beings into the individual who does not care for people's wealth, just in themselves. We need help. Mother Nature's in a bad state of health. In the capital tax caps capitalism, while the money keeps us in a state of hypnotism. Cause Wall Street was never my place of residence. Some kill for dead presidents. Let me reveal and show the evidence. Place the money for the bet, but most times it results in the debt, while the unemployed wait for benefits to collect. Cause in their last job interview they cut the reject. Cause they trusted the public who asked them to elect themselves into that position of their party or so-called coalition, while the rest of us remain in a state of submission. It's your decision.
The horse to the water. The new world money order. Coins, notes, checks, plastic. Keep your eyes open, man, it's getting drastic. Bring the land to the slaughter. The horse to the water. The new world money order. Coins, notes, checks, plastic. Keep your eyes open, man, it's getting drastic. You feel?
I feel.
Any hope for the world?
No. As long as the world is turning and spinning, we're going to be dizzy and we're going to make mistakes. If some smart guy can stop it so we're not nauseous, then we'll be able to think and we'll solve the problems of the world. And thank you and good night.
I'm off the charts with my world ranking, right? And often wonder what the number one spot would be like. And see right now I don't care, I doubt there's concern for me. So I'm just concerned on concentrating on our music. And to prove it I like to present Exhibit A, the presentation. Now check the elevation as we present our next explanation. Chapter 2, attract a few more styles, beats and rhymes. Attach a new outlook, express a need for feedback is welcome. Indeed that's the way we know to keep on doing what we're doing. Choosing issues to address and keep it moving. No return to sender, return to blender. Mix beats to rhymes, not remix at times and put it in a new rapper. Instead I'll unwrap a new sign. Like stop, I pay attention, I got to mention this a two-man crew you're facing. MC DJ combination with innovative conversation. Heaps of beats need lacing, then get tied up, so don't doubt it, think about it.
But now I appreciate this moment in time. Think for a moment, okay? But now I appreciate this moment in time. Think for a moment, okay?
Make some space for a face that you might not know, but a flow that you will real soon. Have a coke and a smile, moving away from the pile of new rappers. More than a few factors set me apart. I feel like we got a head start cause we're in the right race to begin with. Give you a taste that you can spin with. And don't sneak up to speak up, and I might listen to you, only if you're building constructively, not dissing it too. I've been labouring too hard while missing a few nights of sleep. My pockets aren't deep, so I keep it cheap, Mike. Writing a verse for 8 hours straight without a break beyond the music, it's confusing. Taking new perspectives for bird's eye viewing, so I'm moving as the crow flies flow-wise. And I'd rather vocalise than socialise, no offence, but I'd rather speak on drums in present tense. And I'm past scaring, I'm past staring doubly. A physical challenge doesn't trouble me, I'm past scaring.
But now For now, I appreciate this moment in time. Stop. Think for a moment, okay?
My hands as much at home gripping a mic as a PlayStation controller, right? I grew my stroller one night after strolling away from a fight I didn't want to be a part of. Moving towards a scene I don't want to be a part from. Let's start from the basics, think about it for a moment. I say shit, then condone it, a vital component of an MC's trait. Wait, I've shown it. In a motto for PT is what you do presently always affects the future necessarily. Listen up. Kids with ATD, we've got your ear. Even ACDC kids, we've got your ear. Now that you're listening, our timeline is rough from up last Saturday. I walk around getting feedback, fast matters that need addressing globally, or presentation of the elements occur locally. Okay, stop. I need a moment to think vocally. I call a timeout and hope the referee heard it. Exactly how I feel is how I word it.
For now, I appreciate this moment in time. Stop. Think for a moment, okay? For now, I appreciate this moment in time. Stop. Think for a moment, okay? Now I know the time. Stop. Think for a moment, okay? Think for a moment, okay?
I guess you just got to do what you do, right? And as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Because in the end, it all comes back to you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mates be checking me out so much, they think I'm a chessboard. I keep stacking up my rhymes, some be calling me a whore. I was taught by exterior forces, inspired by so many voices and deeds, flowing like air to swiftly through reeds with speed and agility. I maneuver my course, she's nifty, I hear him say. I try not to let opinions get in my way. Each day a new challenge, some enjoy, some destroy, some oblivious to the ploy. Still I choose to keep moving, keep improving. Flesh just started, spirit will still be grooving. We'll still exist, past, present, future. Time remains, we just change. 2,000 years on, we still strong. Do we belong? I'm not so sure. We never do, we ain't that secure. Yet still we lure and hope to endure. If it don't work, we're moving on. Yet fewer and fewer realize the power of the voice. On microphones, we rise above the noise. 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 Doing what I do, doing what I like. Still doing what I do, doing what I like. Doing what I do, doing what I like.
I just wanna innovate and stimulate minds.
An intake of breath exhaled for the dying. A release of factualism prepared for the lion. Crying tears of sadness for those who felt the pain. Extended out my hand for those that constantly strain. Visionless about tomorrow, trying to figure out who's to blame. 6-year-old kid forced to run the street, dad's never round. Mum's out doing her thing. You wonder why kids be robbing, trying to feed basic needs. WA has its problem, that's plain to see. True. Kids getting jailed for stealing school stationery. A life taken for text to pen. We never hear about these stories cause it's embarrassing. Constantly I be pondering about how the next one's doing and how they living. Something's gotta change, that shit's not right. I'd understand if kids were killing, but they're trying to live life. Don't they deserve a second chance? We all make mistakes. Rethink your choices for a better human race. Rethink your choices for a better human race. Rethink your choices for a better human race. On microphones I rise above at my own pace. Doing what I do, doing what I like. Still doing what I do, doing what I like. Doing what I do, doing what I like. Well, there you have it, that's just my take on my thing. It's just my opinion, that's how I feel about this. If you don't like it, that's cool, formulate your own. But still I'm doing what I do, doing what I like. Still doing what I do, doing what I like.
have been startling revelations as they attempt to renovate my stature. But the point of regret, the past is the best place for me to shelter. While you giddy up, your world mind revolves around nooks and crannies in my vaguely lit view. You and me, log ahead, my clock is set to stop, then just see.
Release those secure concepts, the future projects. No light, no need to be so complex, a puzzle or bubble about the change. I constantly rearrange the strange futures unannounced, bounce new ideas. Next year, stories unclear, no fear for the future. I've grown up, no tears to pressure. Cause I like the past, less and less. See, as I move forward, you can only get better.
Okay then, future, who reduced to? You can't dismiss me that quick. I can't stand you forward. Your plans are so sordid, trying to change your orbit from around me. But you watch, I can pull it all inside my web. My head remembers everything, I can disarm everyone. Weaknesses, strengths I rely on. Inside my clutches of static and calm.
Ring the alarm, storm your stagnation. Your orbit moves like a Sandro wearing thin. Though my memory's fond, but emotionally they tie me down. The past frames of thinking, detracting important points of developments are relevant to this world we live in. So give in to the now and future, make your mark, leave your comfort zone as an artist with vision.
Please stop with your assertions that nursery schoolyard sees your self-righteous babble disseminate. Looking back to me for inspiration and insight, but the past to make the man. Sure as hell the man can change the past. Why focus on what's ahead when you content to memory, secure in the familiar, not lost amongst a flock of civilians.
Who says I'm lost? Walk ahead of most people, equal to the task as you take 2 steps back. Retrace your steps before the green grass, but seasons change and so should inspiration lie. Inhalation of fresh air brings comfort for me. No need security, your blurred memories past. Unexplored waters, open interpretation. See, all I wanna do is just make my mark.
Maybe after all we just one and the same, and sometimes we look ahead and sometimes we look for blame. Are we after all just a rhythm that changed before being returned to an inanimate state? We debate the breath, the flesh and decay, the wind and the rain, the death of days. But I observe a difference with your mate. These hands are yours, tick forwards. Mine, of course, will just replay.
I guess that's so good, we agree to disagree. There's no such thing as the better way to be. Spending your time, elevating your mind, watching reruns of 9, or persisting on the climb to inevitable endings where everything's diminished and no beef from lack of balance is distinguished. To distinguish respect from what you never knew. See, in the future you'll be looking back on me too.
We be the Aussie infectious, words turn to textures, corridors to vortexes in detail at great lengths. Firebirds on icicles, supersede superstition sort of suits you. Delicately brutal in high gear but still neutral. I give you a mouthful for those young and hungry. Sink your teeth in real deep, no matter the hourly rate. If you love Aussie hip hop tonight, take it to outer limits.
Maybe I missed the point of this, or my selective hearing chose not to attend this small get-together. Could be the reason I sever my ties. So much backstab, no dice or snake eyes appear often. You cotton on, but you missed the signs in polyester. You fell beyond, but I could hear the floor chatter. Now what's the matter? Don't you like the way that we endeavor? This is the clever. You'll be left out on that boat forever. Say how we feel, I'm not sorry if it offends, but time mends all wounds. I bend no more. This score settled, done. Walk on the pedal of rose, these people supposed to know. For this equipment, yeah, pulled up the beat. Not for computing or checking your spreadsheet. This is Mnemonic Ascent, where my anger vents and good times interconnect with the rhythm control. Sometimes my pride fold in half, but I keep the last laugh close.
Soundscape escapist, mnemonic escapology, buried alive underwater tanks in a boot of a car going off the side of a cliff. Now the beat knock you out of breath, motionless, but racing in mind. Intruders alarm the guys at the gate, tread lightly from the second floor, leaping to the arms of final moments. Turbulence, hostile news to cabin crew, cynics interpret this narrow bridge on foot in the morning mist. Helpless, tight little package condones your conquest and fetishes from cover to cover. Then it finishes full circle to complete the cycle. But in split second, doors fly open, followed by two take entrances. Exclamation marks in these last sentences shepherd us from the intrepid, shallow, endless. The outer limits be endless. The outer limits be endless. The outer limits be endless. Mnemonic Ascent.
The top rating Australian.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The top rating Australian.
BVA. Take it to outer limits. The infectious words turn to textures, corridors, the vortexes in detail a grey length. This fire burns on icicles, supersede superstition so to suit you. Delicately brutal and high gear, but still neutral. I give you a apple for those young and hungry. Stick your teeth in, real teeth, no matter the hourly rate. If you love Aussie hip hop tonight, take it to outer limits.
Crystal, holographic, my sockets skyrocket, my conscious being, all seeing, omniscient, complete, I'm free when the sun falls, the sky roars, and I soar into the veil's thinning doors, claw my way through, down to deep states, create my essence, the lessons learned in flesh, just to test the past, continue with this quest, yes, think hieroglyphically, the Symphony of Man sings with the spheres, atavistically, mystically, I tread upon two paths, one red, the other white, yet in meditative states, I'm found embraced by one light, soar like heights, upon wings, manifested, only by illusions, I'm the truth, and the chimera, swimming in the soup of God's confusion, he sleeps and wonders, ponders, sundered veils. This Symphony of Man, he sleeps and wonders.
I've been surviving for long and I'll survive longer. I've been surviving for long and I'll survive longer. I've been surviving for long and I'll survive longer. I've been surviving for long and I'll survive longer.
Fiction. What I've been trying to figure out all my life is who wrote the script.
Winds rushing vibrate in synchronization with my molecules. The splendors of creation reveal themselves like hidden jewels. Fools follow fatal goal. Serpent's eyes wait in the wings. Divine directors ready to praise or scold as I fly between the spears. My peers peer deep into holes dug in the ground while I ascend all around. Campfires burn and I slumber in their center. The earth my mother, my teacher, ancient divine placenta for bodily sustenance. Yet my birth waits as the gentle gates stand to be annihilated. Ether dilated, materialism overrated. I've hated and loved, ate your flesh, drank your blood, died 1,000 times, been born 1,000 more, found and lost again the one I loved while I was moored here in the harbour. It's harder to remember the past than it is to let it dissipate. The individual that stagnates, trapped in a purgatory that disallows their memories to procreate. and wonders and wonders, wonders, sundered veils, the grail of quests left beside bread stale, with ages fretting, old moon begetting, eternal sun setting, acidic tears letting masks betray their inceptions, collections of introspections, read heavy with all manner of self-deception, forgetting to raise the portcullis, unaware that all stare while he lies, dreaming with a nautilus, kissing the fish, their viney lips betray his love-lorn delusion, eyes watch away, loneliness is false seclusion. Recall the implicate order from borderland dreams of childhood, ordered the towers of complacency to fall in line with the deadwood in streams that eddy and shimmer, glimmer, golden hopes, intuition elopes with racial memory. I have all the past and the present and the future alive within me. Spirits skin me, break me, deconstruct me, elate me, drag me to the deepest roots, the highest branches, fly me, then recreate me. Fracture, fractal representations, the consternation created by transformation, from incubus to incubating enlightenment, exciting the very soul that exists beyond mystic perception. With ageless vibrance, I'm not afraid anymore, as I've already died once. I weave the web that in turn weaves me, and all the world believes me to be but the quintessence of dust. But when I die, believe I live on, I must.
I've been surviving for long, and I'll survive longer. We're strong as ever, if not stronger. I've been surviving for long, and I'll survive longer. We're strong as ever, if not stronger. I've been surviving for long, and I'll survive longer. We're strong as ever, if not stronger. I've been surviving for long, and I'll survive longer. We're strong as ever, if not stronger.